What's up, this is Insanity, and today we're going to learn how to do stop and go head spins. And before we learn this, you got to make sure you can do a confident headstand. And if you can't do that, click here. Alright, the other thing you need is a helmet or a beanie. The reason for this is so that you don't get a bald spot. So the first thing we're going to do is put on our helmet. And this is basically for practice purposes so we don't develop a bald spot on our head. You'll probably see people at jams without helmets and without beanies doing it. But through practicing and over a long period of time, you're going to develop a bald spot, which, unless you like bald spots, that's up to you. Alright, so we're going to go to a headstand, like so, with our legs split. Alright, and we're going to practice swinging our legs in a circular motion, and this is going to help us develop the swing and also balance for the head spin. Alright, once you get comfortable with this, you're going to put your legs straight out, and we're going to try to tap and rotate. So we lift up our hands, move, and turn. Tap, turn, tap, turn, tap, turn, tap, turn, tap, turn, tap, turn. Okay? So after you get that, we're going to go on to the next step. Okay, so after we get the small tap, we're going to advance to turning a quarter of a turn. Alright, and this is after you kind of gain that initial bounce. Alright, and when we release our hands, you're going to release with your fingertips, almost like you're brushing the floor with your fingertips. Alright, so this looks like this. Here, and turn, tap, 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 quarter, 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 quarter. Alright, so after we learn the tap, the last thing we need to learn is how to swing our legs into the head spin. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate from here. You're going to go from a headstand, so what you're going to do is you're going to swing your legs, and when you get to here, you release. So let's try it again. Here, release. Alright, and after you get that, we can actually go into the stop and go head spin. Okay, so after we have our taps and our initial swing, we're ready to actually jump into our stop and go head spins. You want to make sure you practice this really slow, because if you go too fast, you could injure your neck and you're not going to have the strength and balance to do this. So take it slow, and eventually we're going to go right into our head spin. Alright, so that is my head spin tutorial. Make sure you guys practice it slow, practice it with good form. Make sure your legs stay in this upward spinning motion. Also, wear a helmet and make sure you stretch before and after you practice. Alright, take care, peace.